Basher.
Bump, bashers. Hey, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 27th at 5:15 p.m. Sorry for the 15 minutes late. I had some stuff to do with Rose, just a little bit of physical therapy and some other fun stuff. How are you all today? It's great to see you. Speedy Tuesday, Speedy on the wrist. Let's see. There we go. Looking good. How's the lighting? A little bit better. I'm working on it every day, trying to figure out in between Rose appointments and things and time and all that stuff. I'm working on it. I'm doing it. Doing it well. Rufus! Cats in space. Pass it on to the next basher. I did not. I sent it directly to Rufus because Rufus deserves to be basher of the day, and he's got it. So there you have it. Dave Fahrenheit 451. He upvoted. Hey, buddy. Great to see you in the chat. So happy you're here. You're the king of the bashers of the day. And it's you're like Novak Djokovic. I don't think anybody's ever going to catch you. I didn't think anybody would ever catch Roger Federer, but guess what? They did. And, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thanks, Rufus. I'm sure Dirk will find an appropriate person. Yes, Rufus, to make the basher of the day. He deserves it. Why pass it on when you deserve it? It's time for you to get one. Absolutely 100%. I don't think you ever got it before because I went through all my bashers of the day and I couldn't find any single one of them that said Rufus. And I'll go through it again just in case. And I know I'm a couple behind, and I'm sorry, but it's just been a mess over here getting stuff done. But I go through my R's here, and there's not a single Rufus one there. So there you have it. All for you, buddy. And thanks so much. Hey, Francesco Fonseca. Grazie mille, signori. Good morning, bashers. Oh, that was a long time ago. Look at you. Good morning. Push Stuttgart is in the room. Good day, Speedy Bashers. Good day, Speedmaster Bashers. It's funny. Last night I was talking to the big guy. We're talking about the show and what can we all do? He's making changes on his show. He's doing his lives on a separate channel. Don't worry, I'm not doing that. Because my channel's not that big. His channel is ginormous. Interesting stuff, but we were talking about and I went to Google Gemini, which is the new way to find out what the internet is thinking about you and your show. And, do they like your underwear? Who knows? It's a lot of crap. And you know what it said? It said, didn't know who the host was. And then it's a show about Speedmasters. I was like, oh shit. Well, sometimes Tuesdays it's about Speedmaster, but I didn't know who I was exactly, and so I went in and I rewrote my bio and stuff. I said, I'm a hard rock metal singer, blah blah blah. I've done a lot of voiceover stuff, and my name is that. And then I googled it again, and it came up. So who knows? Who knows? And you know what? Who cares? That's all you have to say on this show is who cares? I don't care. Do you care? I actually do care. So that's what I do. I care a lot. That's what it is. Maybe I care too damn much. Scotty H, Lord H. Wait a second. Do I have one? Didn't I say I was going to do this from now on? What are we going to do? Green one. Never pulled out the green one before. I got to massage this. Scotty H, Lord H in the room. 4 or 5. Who cares? You're in there. Andrew Wolkowicz, Canadian, $5. Well done, Rufus. Working until 5:30. I'll see the recording. Cats would look at orbital satellites as toys to knock them around. Upvote and subscribe. They would. Imagine if we sent a shitload of cats up there. They would be just breaking everything. There's Francesco Fonseca. Hey, buona mattina. Good morning, Bashers. Good morning, Dirk. Have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day, too, in Italy. Lucky you. Congratulations to Rufus. That's how great everybody is here. They congratulate the ones who deserve it. Did everyone get their invites to Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in Venice? Well, they're probably getting married at the Amman because instead of doing something classic, I don't know the details, nor do I care. And what a moron he is to get married. What a moron he was to get divorced. What are you doing? He got all buff. Is there anything grosser than old men marrying young girls? It's just so gross. I'm all for the ladies marrying young guys, by the way, because it's about time. Is that going to work? It's not working, huh? Do I have my gestures on? Reactions are on. Yeah, reactions are on. Let me do it again. It's not working. Why are my reactions not working? Wow, 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 wow. Am I not on here? Maybe that. Oh, I know what I need to do. Start camera. Yeah, I'm on the camera. I'm on the right camera. Why are none of my reactions working? Pooh, hiss. Oh, I'm so sad now. They work every time so far. But anyway, how gross is that they're doing that? I've got a little bit of a buffer on my green screen. They're probably going to get married at the Imam. They should get married at the Excelsior or the Daniele or somewhere really Venice-y as opposed to these new money. I don't want any of this old wine. Bring me the new wine. Renaissance. I do hope Stefan is showing some signs of recovery from his shingles. Stephen, sorry. My wife, Christine, after 4 weeks of medication, is nearly fully recovered from her shingles. Blessings. It's a very ugly thing. Somebody very close to me had it. It's a painful thing. It's a horrible thing, especially for adults. I'm shingrixed out, and that was not fun. The vaccine was not fun either. But, I just didn't want it, but we hope so too. Best of recovery and fast. Give us an update on that if you can, Stephen. I saw the goose flesh on my skin. I did not know what made it. I was not cold. Had a ghost passed over? No, it was the poetry. I mean, the things that give you goosebumps are the things that make us live, right? Aren't they? I mean, if you don't get goosebumps from a movie or from a song or a live performance, what's the point? I mean, I don't really understand it. I don't, for those of you, not Julian for sure, because I'm sure he has no interest in this whatsoever, but I'm a hard rock metal guy and I'm a very big Iron Maiden fan. And they have a new drummer because their old drummer retired because he had a couple of strokes and he did a whole tour and he did a great job because he's been with them for 40 plus years. And that's amazing. Nico McBrain. Cheers, Nico. We love you. And they started their new tour, which is supposed to be this kind of not a farewell tour, but a tour that's they're going to bring out songs that nobody's heard or they've never played before. And they did it tonight in Hungary. And all these guys are live streaming the show. Guys who have like 5 subscribers have 60,000 people watching them because Iron Maiden is just an internationally monstrous band. And yeah, they do some kind of old songs, nothing spectacular and great. But I got to say one thing, and this is a terrible thing for me to say, and I don't like saying bad things about competent musicians, but the drummer was behind the beat the whole show. I was watching some of it. And I was like, oh man, Iron Maiden sounds so different with a different drummer. It's so weird. It's so weird that he's not behind the kit, and then you really appreciate what that guy did for them, how he drove that band, how they were so in sync. They sound completely different. For me, it's like Guns N' Roses not using Steven Adler, who can still play drums even after all of his drugs and his misery and all the terrible things that he put the band through and he put himself through. I've seen that guy play live with his band, and he plays terrifically. And the guys that they're all stale. There's a funny thing about chemistry, musical chemistry. It's unbelievable. Do any of your watches keep the correct time, Ray? Yeah, they do. No, I moved it to 5:15. Go check. I moved it to 5:15 because I had an appointment with Rose for her physical therapist that went a little bit long. Priorities, my friend. I have to take care of my friend. I have to do the best I can. Best I can is 15 minutes later for the show. Not postponing, not canceling, none of that stuff. Just a little bit late. And that's just how it works. They might not need me, but they might. I let my head be just in sight. A smile as small as mine might be precisely their necessity. That's quite beautiful, Renaissance. I love it. To be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best night and day, to make yourself everybody else means to fight the hardest battle which any human can fight and never stop fighting. Listen, the artistic people have been fighting to be themselves for the longest time. People who feel that they're not seen. Then there's the other side of it, the narcissists and the egomaniacs, and we know about these people. That's a different story. But our artists are trying to not have you see them and their bullshit, but to see their art, to see their contribution. They do it through their art. They don't do it in an overt way for praise and or blown smoke up their ass, because I don't understand. I never understood people who like smoke blown up their ass. I've never understood that in my life. great show is nice, or I really like your latest work, or that stuff. Thanks so much. Or, you can tell somebody's genuine excitement. But then there are people who just want to hear accolades all day long, and that's narcissism. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a beautiful sentiment. I like it a lot. Never stop fighting. Never stop. The beautiful one. Happy Speedy Tuesday, Dirk and all the Bashers. Hi, Melly C. Great mom of Mork and Mindy and partner of the Divine One. Thank you so very much. Hey, Tim G. Upvoted. Nice Riva. Is that a Riva? It looks like one from here. Quite beautiful. Half the world is composed of people who have something to say and can't. The other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. I think that's going to be my mantra for the rest of my life, because it's all the people that have the biggest platforms, the people I don't give a shit about. But what's funny about all of that is it's platform, having a platform, having the ability to speak to people, getting on a soapbox, the old style, conversation about getting on a soapbox. People don't like when actors talk or musicians talk, but why do we care when politicians talk? Similar kind of platform, just a different milieu, and people go to rallies and go rah, rah, rah. I'd rather go to a concert and go rah, 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 because I know we're all in this together for an artistic endeavor other than, opposing a battle for somebody else, that I don't like at all, but who cares? Who cares? Kevin Landon, number 14 today. Beautiful Kevin Landon. Best wishes to Dirk and all the Bashers. For those who came in late, I will catch the replay after work. Bash on. Bash on. Fame is a vapor. Money has wings. The only thing that endures is character. Listen to the echoes of Sir Julian here. Wow. Fame is a vapor. Chasing fame is always a very bad idea. People who want to be famous. When I was young, I wanted to be rich and famous. Now I'd rather just be rich. Rich is better. Like Cher always said, I've been 40, I've been 30, 30 is better. I've been 40, I've been 50, 40 is better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When people become uber famous, they lose their ability to go to the supermarket. They lose their ability to do their laundry in public. If they're rich, they don't have to do their laundry in public. But they use the ability to get lost in a crowd. And is there anything better than getting lost in a crowd? It's nice to have a pat on the back once in a while. That's nice. It's nice to say your work is good, like I said before. But getting lost in the crowd, just being a part of the thicket is beautiful too. And famous people, can't see Madonna or who's the most famous person in the world right now. I mean, Asheen will argue with me because it's always somebody on TikTok. But I would say, who's the most famous person in the world right now? I don't honestly know. Back in the day, it was, Marilyn Monroe, Madonna. Who was the most famous person? Kim Kardashian, famous for no reason at all, other than being a cheap hooer. Judgy on a Speedy Tuesday. Who is the most famous person in the world? I don't even freaking know. You think Trump is the most famous person in the world? Yeah, I guess he might be, right? I guess he might be the most famous person, in the world. It's very, very possible. I don't know. Dean says, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Do you think of that, or do you think of the Cars when you think of the term let's go? Hello, Bastards. Dentist today. I have to go to a dentist too. I have a very, very bad situation, and it's not fun. I have to have a tooth pulled. And I've been putting it off. I canceled 2 appointments. One, because I can't go because I've got so many things going on with Rose that I have to go to Long Island. My dentist it's not far. It's about an hour by train. But I have a tooth that I have to have pulled and then go through the whole implant scenario. And I've just been putting it off. And anybody who's ever had any kind of dental woes, I can actually move the tooth with my tongue. I can actually move it. And they did everything in their business. There's nothing they could do. I've used everything in my power, water, pics, to try to save it. He says it's just genetics. Some people just get bone loss, and there's not much you can do about it. And I'm very sad about it because I'm like, oh, I tried so hard and so diligently. So good luck at the dentist. I don't like dentists. I have a dentist that I like now, and that helps. But yeah, it's an ugly thing. But thank God for dentistry, right? Ray says, lads, what about helmets for the other two? They're on the launch pad, baby. You see all the guys from NASA working, getting all the thingamabobs and jigaboobs getting together. You saw all that, right? They grand sure have 9 left. No, they're not going to do it. It's the astronauts. Yeah, no, they're not ready. They're on the launch pad. They got plenty of time to put all their stuff together. They're wearing Speedmasters though. Hey, Bashers, and thank you, Dirk. Oh, I'm so glad, Rufus. Hey, you deserved it, man. Don't give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. You deserve it. Why shouldn't you have it? You should totally have it. You deserve it. Thanks so much for being a part of our world. We are grateful. Thank you. At Panel Power, coming back for you. Panel Power. Hey, gang, just saw this. U.S. renews travel advisories to popular destination amid terrorism fears. Let's do it like that. Just saw this. U.S. renews travel advisory to popular destinations amid terrorism fears. Exercise increased caution. Guess where? Italy. Really? What's going on in Italy? What's going on there? I mean, it's all shit we do because they're mad. The world is mad at us. Oh boy. Sure. Anytime will do. Anytime will do. 5:15 is what I wrote. I changed it a while ago to 5:15. There it is. There it is. Hitesh C. Happy Tuesday. Oh, please remember to upvote the beautiful one. Hitesh C. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. My hands smell like. Oh, I'm gonna get into this in just a mere minute. Joe LaFar, I want to get to everybody first. Handsome Joe, always handsome. Oh, more Renaissance. The thunder claps, awaken me with a joyful jolt, as does the cracking sound of a lightning bolt. I love temporal anomalies. Love them. Hey, Mart and beautiful Bronson upvoted. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. They call him Scotty Love. He's Ciao Bastardos, safe and sound in Venezia. Oggi indosso una Speedy, no terroristi. Non vedo, non posso vedo. You can't see them. That's great. I spoke to you earlier and I got a little tour. I can say this. I'm not going to say where, but I got a little tour of his new gaff. Amazing. I was so jealous. It was so beautiful. I'll talk. I'm sorry I couldn't. I got swamped with Rose's doctor's appointment, so I couldn't get back to you. And I said, "Oh my God, can't." I was in the middle of a grand tour and it was fabulous. He's landed there. He's in Venezia in a absolutely mind-boggling place. You deserve every second of it. Here he is. Good evening, kind sir. Wishing you and yours only good things. That's only good things from the one and only Andy M. Thanks, buddy boy. So good to see you in the room. Good evening, all. Good evening, too. Hey, time flies. Looking good, Mr. Kennedy. Excellent stream, Dirk. Thanks. Hey, thanks, time flies. Listen, I want to thank all the bashers. I want to thank everybody who helped me get to where it's going and where we are. I'm grateful for every minute of it, of every day. I don't have the biggest channel in the world, but I have the best channel. I have the best bashers. This is the most for sure. Listen, I watch a lot of YouTube. Most of my consumption of entertainment is, and I subscribe and I super chat. I do that if I watch a show. I don't watch very many, but I will say that I don't think anywhere has a community like we do, where we're interactive. We know each other. We know the names of each other's pets, their partners, where you're going on vacation, what's going on in your world, that you got an e-bike, that you got a flat. We all know this. We all know this because this is a sharing channel where we all are friends. It's different. This is a different show. And I didn't intend for it. I didn't think it was going to be the show. I thought it was going to be, do your show, Carolyn and Machine. Like, you got to do your own show. Stop bartending, stop, And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to talk about music. Just do it. And look what happened. Amazing, all of you. Thank you very much. And it's Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Hey, buddy, it's great to see you. He sent me an email this morning. Thank you so much. Good evening to you, and thank you for your service every single day. You're a good egg, man. Why Omega? Because it's classy. Rolex one and done. Steel Explorer 1. Yeah, we could talk about that a little bit. 1990. Let's party like it's 1999. Oh, yeah. To watch thing. I was having a conversation with the big guy the other day, and we were talking about he's going to do a show on, your first Rolex. And I said, how about just your Rolex? It's a very, very small percentage of people that have multiple Rolexes. Now, I know a lot of you do. A lot of the people in our world do, but we're in our world. I think, and I said this to Tim, it was food for thought, and he pretty much agreed with me, I think. I said, Rolex is an aspirational thing that people will probably, 99% of the people that buy Rolex buy one. They buy one, and they aspire to get that one. Maybe they'll get that one and later on decide to sell it and move on to another Rolex. I have only fell in love ever with one Rolex. Just one. It's not my brand. I have full appreciation of Hans Wilsdorf and all of that stuff, and I love them. Would I like a sub no date like Emmett's? Yeah. Would I like a GMT Master 2? Sure. But do I aspire to have one? No. I have a Milgauss. That's the only one I ever wanted. And I have it. But for some crazy reason, I want lots of Omegas. One, they're cheaper. Two, they are as good movement wise. The only thing I think the only way, how do I phrase this correctly? That won't betray my watch folks. Rolex is the toughest watch in the business. There's no doubt they're Sherman tanks. You can beat them up forever. They're the ultimate tool watch. They were. Now they have all this panache and they have all of this luxury bullshit added to them. They're not a luxury watch. Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Vacheron Constantin, those are luxury watches. Rolex is a tool watch company, and they're cool and they last forever. Those movements, those cases, everything about them. I think Omega is every bit as good as Rolex. I think movement-wise, they are more advanced because they're constantly advancing. Rolex kind of keeps the same movements going on. Very once in a while, they finally got around to parachrome hairsprings and changing. Omega's been amagnetic for ages now. And yes, they put way too many stuff in their catalog. There's way too many models and all that stuff. But there's so many Omegas that I lust after. And it's probably because so many of them are affordable in a somewhat unrealistic way. I love putting on my Seikos and my Timexes and all that stuff. But I'll tell you, I put my Speedy on and I just feel absolutely complete. I put my Milgauss on when I want to look a certain way because it's a pretty watch, polished center links. It's very beautiful. But I think Rolex is, for me, is a one and done brand. I've got the one I always wanted. It's the one I always wanted. And I'm grateful that I have it. And I'm not lusting after another. Would I like one? Sure. But I don't see it in my future. I really don't. I wouldn't mind a vintage Oyster, like a vintage one from like the 50s or the 60s, like something very, very, like a Omega DeVille like Paul has, or a Seamaster Calendar. Omega, because they've made so many different models over the years, Rolex, their catalog is small. It's teeny tiny. And they do so very little modifications. It takes so long for them to get around to it. So basically the Submariner that you get today, other than being ceramic and larger and all those things, is essentially the same watch. My preference is the anodized aluminum over a ceramic. So that's even more affordable generally, unless you go vintage. But that's my sentiment for that whole thing. Why Omega? I think Omega's classy, man. I think Omega is the watch guy's watch brand. I think Rolex is aspirational. And while sure, Steel Explorer 1. And I love the Explorer 1. I love the Air King. There's not much. The only watch that I don't love is I'm not a Daytona fan. And of course I'm not, because I'm a Speedmaster guy. I think you're one or the other. I don't know anybody who's got a Speedy and a Daytona. I don't think I've ever met that guy. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it. I think it's cool, but I'm a one and done kind of guy. I mean, maybe one day, because, Milgauss is going in the box with me. It's not going in the box. I'll leave it to somebody who deserves it. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel that way about Rolex. Rolex has just gotten so ridiculously CUNTY about how you obtain them. It's unobtainium. That's the whole thing that they do with the wait list. And it's all a bunch of manufactured crap because they make well over 1 million watches a year. 1 million people can shell out 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand. I mean, when you have a lot of Rolex, yes, of course you can be a Rolex guy for sure. But that's like the 1 or 2% of people that love it because they're so expensive. They're hard to get, and they're great. Don't get me wrong. I love Rolex as a brand, but I'm an Omega guy. Just am. Time flies. Number 29. Great to see you. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for what you said earlier. How's Rose? Good. She had physical therapy today, and we have a situation with her on Thursday that we have to deal with, and that's not pretty because it's legal. And but other than that, she's doing well. She slept well last night. She's eating better, but she's got a lot of complications from that situation that she had where she was allergic to the contrast dye. It shook her up pretty bad. She suffered an anaphylactic attack after they injected her with the contrast dye for a CT scan. And it's and the hospital were extremely other than the one nurse that I've talked about on this Fiona York. If it wasn't for Fiona York at NYU Langone Hospital, she would be dead because the attendants who did the CT scan were not doing a single thing at all. They were doing nothing, and it was horrific. But thank you, Fiona York, because you're a beautiful person. Massage the membrane, gentle but firm. It's important. I agree, Andia. Ray, do you have? Yeah, you said that already. No reaction time. Just look at this, guys. Look at this. No glitches, no lags, no. This is wow. This is like the way it's supposed to be, Von Cruel. I love that. The Jerk. Love that movie. It's one of the most quotable movies, Von Cruel, in the world. Enough of this old wine. Bring me the fresh wine. My other favorite line, Von Cruel, from that movie is, I don't care about the money. I just want the stuff. They should get married in the trailer park. Dean says, Ray, he has too much tape on the watches. He cannot see the time. I only have watch on one. I only have one. I think it's time for me to do. You'd love my watch drawer. It looks great, though. So here's the lady. Here's my tape situation. See? I need to do a new taping on it. I don't have that tape handy. I use a very special kind of Scotch tape. But here, I'm going to do this just for Dean, right? Just for you, Dino. Right? I'm going to take the tape off. You want to give me some striptease music? I'm going to take the tape off. Because I need to do a new tapage anyway of this. Let me take it off the wrist roll, so it's the watch roll, so I can get it easier. Yeah, I'm just, you know what? I don't want to, because this is polished right here. Here you go. Because it's polished, I don't have a single mark on that. Now, I know I have in my watch drawer somewhere, I have my Cape Cod. I'm not going to use that, but I'm going to use the towel. Where the hell is that? It's in another drawer in the other room. Yeah, so I just don't want to goof up the center link because, I don't mind the little scratches and stuff that happen. I don't really care. But I want to keep the polished center link super polished and super duper shiny because it's really, it doesn't have any. That's glue, so it's not. There's no marks on there. No marks. But it's beautiful. I get it. I'll double. You know what I'll do? I'll double fist. Double fist. Speedy Tuesday. Why not? With a snick and a snap, as they say. Hey, Ray's having a laugh. Hey, Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Hey, great to see you. What's going on there in that picture? Is that you? And who is that? Who are those people? Can I blow this up? Can't tell, but it looks cool. Dr. Bob, Dr. Robert, Dr. Bob's quality in the room. Great to see you in there, Dr. Bob. How are you? Yeah, Danny gets here. You guys all say it's Trump. It's Trump. You need a Trump watch. Oh man, I hope those people kept that Trump watch where the T fell off, the rump watch. I mean, wouldn't it be so stupid? And forgive me, did you see those two people? I mean, the advice would be to keep that watch and sell the shit out of it because it's going to be worth so much money. It's just like when the Rolex was missing the 3 and there were 2 9s on it, Dean says it was the Queen, so it must be King Charles, the most famous. Oh, do you think so? No, I don't think Charles the most. I think Trump is more famous than I think so. Who's the most famous pop star in the world? Um, Oisin likes all these people that I've never heard of because he's on TikTok, and I have a TikTok account, and I should be more in line with what the kids are watching, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Who's the biggest pop star in the world? I don't know. Dr. Bob's not here. I take it Tim's not live then. Tim's in Hawaii, right? He's in Hawaii with the family. Yeah. I saw that. Hey, it's Dave Fitzsimons. Evening, lads. Sending best wishes to all the Basharisti. Grazie mille, signore. Dr. Bob's lava watching. Have you ever been to Hawaii? I have not. I'd like to go, though. It's kind of... Is it top 10? No. Dean, believe it or not, the news of that eruption, not Timmy's stream, came out on Fox. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. The first Rolex is just a gateway. No, see, I get that whole thing, Joe. I get it. It's a gateway drug. I totally get it. But look at your collection, though. Look at you're a collector. You're definitely in the 1% because you're a big avid guy. But most guys who buy a watch, I think they buy one expensive watch. Unless unless it happens to you and you get the drug like we all did, it happens. But I agree. It is a gateway drug. But I'm not. If I was to get another one off the top of my head, I would say I would want a sub no date because I love the way Emmett beats the shit out of that. Like he never takes it off. Always on his wrist. I put mine to bed. I polish them. I never sleep with them. I just don't. But he beats the crap out of it. And I think that's like a man's watch. Isn't it cool to do that? It's not jewelry. It's your watch. I dig it. Yeah. Panel power. Most people only buy one used Rolex. Aspire for sloppy seconds. Right. Also the AD experience, where you get a glass of champagne or whatever they give you there. I've never had one. The people love that too, and they should get that. But Rolex makes you feel like you're a dirty whore when you come in and they look at you if you have no history. You could have all the money in the world and they'll be like, unless you're super famous, they're not going to give you shit. I aspire to buying the Rolex catalog of watches. Yeah, I know you're a special character. Like you're in that super 1% though. You want them all, and I get that too. I mean, I was that way with guitars for years and other stuff, and bicycles. But like with the watches, like I also want things to be special. Like, what's the most special watch you have, Dean? Like, what's the one? There's got to be one, right? I like True Love. And for True Love for me is Speedmaster and okay, I want a First Omega in space. I really want that. I remember how long I wanted the 60th anniversary Speedy. I wanted that forever. I don't want it anymore. I did forever, and now it's kind of cheap. I don't want it anymore. The First Omega in space. Ugh. Makes me crazy. Speedy over Daytona any day. Yeah, well, because you and I are Speedy guys, Daniel, you can't compare the two watches. You need both. Oh, you think you need both? Oh, you do have both, right? Okay. I'd go as far as a used catalog. Yeah, sure. And there's the Topester. I got 4 Rolex from the AD, and it wasn't very hard. And no way you can say one and done with the Milgauss because there was a watch they make called the I don't. I want Dana O'Malley to have the president. I'm not a gold watch guy. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. I appreciate the living crap out of that thing. I do. It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. But you know who's got a solid gold watch that's very, very sexy? Nathaniel Hannon. And it's crazy. Rest in peace, Rick Derringer from Helgestrand. I know. Rick Derringer, my God. Let's see what it has to say about him today. Does anybody know who he is? Anybody in the music world knows he is one of the greatest, unsung heroes of guitar. He's been around a really long time, played on a lot of people's records, but not a household name. He was 77 years old. I did not know he was that old. From Salina, Ohio. Hang on, Sloopy. He produced Weird Al. I'm trying to remember, like, I feel bad off the top of my head for not knowing exactly what his most famous songs are. I'll feel bad, but he played on Frankenstein, Free Ride. He was in Steely Dan, Cyndi Lauper. What was his most famous song though? Great guitar player. For all the Kiss fans out there, he played all over. Creatures of the Night. I think was uncredited in the beginning. Very cool guy. A lot of people wanted to play like this guy. Discography. What are his singles? Edgar Winter is, of course, super famous with that. Johnny Winter, his brother Derringer, didn't make a lot of records, huh? If I Were So Romantic, I'd Shoot You. That's a great name for an album. The beautiful Rick Derringer. Rest in peace, my friend. You were amazing. Amazing. Remember, traditionally, says Joe, Rolex were sturdy tool watches that weren't overpriced or hard to get. This unobtainium. Yeah, it totally is. No, that's the whole that's the whole thing there, handsome Joe. It absolutely 1,000,000% is. And it's so true. They were tool, and they are. This unobtainium shit came on, bling bling. People got bling blinged out. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Jesus. He hates these cans. Everything's working fine except for the why is that not working? Well, there it goes. Okay, it's decided. Okay, hey, isn't that great? Hey, guys, if you can, please like and subscribe if you get a chance to do so. Am I not doing it right? Doesn't like the left side, but it likes the right side. There you go. Let's do that. Is that working? Yay! This is still my favorite one. They're fun. It's fun. Tape free. $4.99 for tape free. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna give you oh, it's Dean. I'm not gonna give you the kazoo because you hate that. I'll give you Super Chat Gong too. Yeah, rock and roll hoochie coo. Rock and roll hoochie coo. Maybe Emmett and I'll do that on Friday. That's a great idea. Taylor Swift, I think that ship has sailed. I think she had her moment, and it was a long moment, but I think it's go. Rock and roll hoochie coo, yeah, indeed. Adamant. Dirk wears White Sox. Biggest rock star alive now is probably Jimmy. I mean, to you. I mean, I guess everybody who plays guitar knows who Jimmy Page is. I don't know. Tape free, that'd be as good as a broth. Did he say pop or rock? No, I mean in general. I don't know. Hey, Joe. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready for this? I'm so glad she's here. Hello, beautiful. Howdy, Bashers listening while driving. Well, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but I just want to tell you that I got a package in the mail. I came upstairs and Paul said, "There's a box on your desk." And I said, "Oh, okay." I came in here and I opened it up. Jocelyn. I don't know what to say. So there was a box. You remember the fragrances with the unbelievable thing. So here's the box. I'm gonna break it open for you right now. I'm talking about you, beautiful Jocelyn Bittenbender. And here's a manifesto included in this, right? Dirk's Fragrance Tidbits Manifest 2. And there is 1,000,000 samples of 1,000,000 different fragrances. Everything from Boss to Versace, for Xerof, Manchera. That's probably how you say it. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through any of these. Some stuff I've never carved oud. Don't know this. I don't know half of these. Karst by Aesop, which I've always wanted to try. Bulgari. Oh, by the way, I have a bottle of this Bulgari that Paul's mom, I don't know if she left it in Paul's car or whatever. I got to give it back to her, but man, is it gorgeous. It's absolutely one of the most beautiful things. Gentleman Reserve Privé by Givenchy. Now, that is something I've never smelled and I've always wanted to. Top note, bergamot. Middle notes, iris and chestnut. Base notes, whiskey, woodsy notes, and amber. Does that not sound straight up Dirk's tree? Brioni Intense. I've never smelled that. Y is new Yves Saint Laurent. I have never smelled that. That's one of the new ones. Clive Christian's Amouage. Never smelled that. L'Immensité by Louis Vuitton. I don't know that. I did not even know Louis Vuitton was making stuff. Chrome by Zara, we all know that. Bleu de Chanel by Chanel, which I think is great. And I've never smelled the newer Gucci stuff, Pour Homme and the Guilty Black. But, and here's the box with samples galore. There's 100 samples in here. But are you ready for this? She got me an absolutely gigantic bottle of Quercus by Penhaligon's. This is, in my humble opinion, we've talked about 4711, which is I have on my desk because I always keep it on my desk because it's my skin bracer. I use it to just freshen my puss up. Now, when we're talking about Mediterranean style fragrances, you know, Amalfi lemons, bergamot, or mandarin oranges with some floral notes. We talk about Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. We talk about 4711 and lots of different things. Irish Tweed falls into that, which my sister gave me some, and it is delicious and incredible and all of those things. And my favorite out of all of them will always, well, because it's affordable, is 4711. But I said on the show a while back that, Penhaligon's, when they had a stand in Saks Fifth Avenue in the back by the escalators, and it was a Penhaligon stand, and you go there, it was just beautiful, and they had actual, not Saks Fifth Avenue people, but people from Penhaligon's working there. One of the oldest fragrance houses in London. And I fell in love with Quercus, and I bought a bottle for myself, I don't know, 1990 something. And I only ever bought one bottle of it, and I wore a big bottle, and I wore it to death. She found it to me. This, to me, is the absolute ultimate version of the Mediterranean fragrances. And here it is, Quercus. Look at this beautiful thing. And this bottle is huge. How big is this? Is this 3.3? It's got to be more than that. Four ingredients in this. Penhaligon's was established in 1870. It's absolutely ridiculously old. It's London, Southwest 1E, and it's incredible. And they make this fragrance. They extract it from Italy, stuff and Spanish lemons and Italian lemons. It's incredible. How many ounces is this thing? Because it's a huge, huge bottle, but it doesn't say anywhere on the box how big it is. But my God, this is Penhaligon's. This is mesmerizing. This is the greatest of all of the Amalfi style fragrances. Talk about ciliage. And it is incredible. It comes with this beautiful bow. I'm going to spray it on me. It is magical because not only does it have like a little bit of jasmine and cardamom, slight amounts, but also got oak moss, galbanum, sandalwood, amber, in the lower notes. The base, those are the base notes. The top notes are like this amazing Amalfi lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, and the middle notes are gonna sneeze. It's not the fragrance, believe me. I was sneezing all day earlier. Lily of the Valley, jasmine, and cardamom. Jocelyn Bittenbender, I love you. Thank you so very much. I'm going to wear this every single day. It is absolutely unbelievable. I actually want to share some of this with my sister because she shared some of her Irish Tweed with me, and I think she will also, if she doesn't know, she does. She knows. I think she will find this absolutely mesmerizing. This is Quercus by Penhaligon. You absolutely beautiful, wonderful, amazing person. Thank you. Oh, it's 3.4 fluid ounces. There it is. Quercus. Here's the Quercus in its beautiful box. You are an incredible person. Let me put the bow around the right way. So I'll present it as it should be presented. Quercus. Quercus by Penhaligon's. Beautiful box, beautiful presentation. The best of that. It's this, but high quality, and it lasts all day long. And people will smell this on you and think it's absolutely incredible. Jocelyn Bittenbender. Wow. Wow. You're absolutely incredible. I'm going to give you a big, giant bang boom for that because you deserve it. I'm going to give you the nuclear effects. Dino, Seamaster 300, the Pierce, but yeah, the golden eye. That isn't it. I don't have one. It wasn't mine, but it was everybody else I know's gateway watch. Absolutely everybody's. I only had one Rolex, the James Cameron Deep Sea Dweller. Hardly worn it in its case. I scratched it. I'm quite happy with my vintage Seikos. Did you sell it, Mark? Do you no longer have a Rolex? Are you Rolex free? I mean, I do feel that I mean, everybody should have one Rolex. I think so. It's great. Andy, I'm plenty going on in Liverpool. Yes. Do you guys like football clubs? One of Rose's, her nurse, the guy that comes in and checks her blood pressure and stuff, he's a wonderful guy from Uzbekistan. Lovely guy. And he is obsessed with football, and all he wants to do is go all over the world. He was talking about how bad he wants to go to Liverpool and all these different places because he's obsessed with football. I don't know much about it, but he went on and on. I was like, sounds great. Dean, yep, we saw what a Dean terror attack. I got to look at that. We'll look that up. Is ciliage spelled exactly as ciliage? Yes, it is. It's ciliage. Daniel, I think the dude was high on drugs, not related to terrorists. He's been done for drug offenses and attempted murder. So the news said crazy shit. I haven't seen that, so I guess I should pull this up. Hold on. Terrorism. Everything's terrorism now in Italy. Oh shit. Where is it? Well, where is it? News. U.S. travel warning. What was it? Okay. Is it going to say it here? U.S. issues terrorism warning for. I'll pop this on, and then we could do this together. Thanks for getting me up to this. I'm not going till the end of the summer, but whatever. U.S. issues travel warnings for Italy fearing terrorism. Here's what American tourists need to know. On May 23rd. Okay, so what was the incident though? Is there a specific incident? Who's this guy on drugs? I'm not getting it. What happened exactly? Where am I going to find this? Somebody send me a link to Basherdirk. I have not even opened up my email today. I'm so bad. I don't even know what's in there. Let me pull that out. Get out of there, mail. I love how Google Mail, you can just pull stuff out of your ass. It's pretty great. Okay, so here's all of today's stuff. Okay. One moment, please. Turk of cheese. I want to make sure I don't goof anything up today. Right? No, I don't care about that. Okay, let me pull this up. Anyway, it's time for the Gallery of Bastards. Let's get that going. I'm a little late in the game for the Gallery of Bastards. The Gallery of Bastards. Send me the shots, the sublimely absurd. The Gallery of Bastards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Let's start off with the incomparable one, Andrew Wolkowicz saying cuddle time. We love a little cuddle time with our furry friends, and lucky you because you have a whole brood. How great is that? Lucky you, Andrew Pooh. Oh, look at them. Oh my God, that's the cutest thing ever. Oh my God. Lucky you, Andrew. I'm so happy you have them. Because everybody should. From Instant Martian, look at this. Look at these great scenes. Look, obviously Instant Martian is some kind of music producer because that's a sound console right there. But look at that. A deer. Look at that. Oh, can I see what it says on the bottom here? Because I'm nosy. It says Tron M400 TRS PSP 600. Oh, guitar. Look at that. Creating music the real way, the old school way. Look at that beautiful deer, though, in the window. Isn't that amazing? Fantastic. Oh, look at all the deer in the backyard. Just be careful of ticks, my friend. Deer ticks. You know what that's called? Lyme disease. Don't get any of that. I can move this over here now. Why don't I do that? Move the camera around now. Not as much as I'd like to, but some baby steps. Thank you so much. Oh, those are so great. Thank you, Instant Martian. Those are great. Went to the kitchen to pull out a pizza and grab a beer. Senora sat in front of my chair. Well, that's a descriptor if I ever heard one. Amazing. Oh, he's waiting for you to eat. That's why. Oh, Senor. Pizza no good for the cats. Went to the washroom. And then you went to the washroom. Well, this is like a trilogy. Look at this thing. Went to the washroom. Oh, come on now. Look at he's got Irish Spring. Right, the liquid soap. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, look at you. Beautiful. You have an immaculate bathroom. Can I just say that, Andrew? It's immaculate. Look at that. Look how immaculate that is. For a single man with cats. Look at that. I don't know. Look at that beautiful kitty cat. Thanks, Andrew. Immaculate bathroom. You keep a beautiful house. Let's start with Sir Julian, our resident artist, of course. Not only oh shit, I just realized, man, I'm taking this off. I put this down on the desk. I'm gonna get him. Crap. I took the sticker off the back. Beautiful spirals and clouds and look at this, and concrete. Look at all the shapes to be had. Beautiful, Julian. Oh, look at, I get it today. Now we have clouds and cranes and river light. Quite beautiful. Is that glass? Oh, it is. Wow. Oh, how interesting. How absolutely interesting is that, Julian? I think you have given me an idea. Because we're doing we're doing a re-release of our second album, Vivas Machina, and the original cover cannot be found, so we're gonna have to scan it. Paul painted it 35 years ago, and it's beautiful. And Pink Floyd stole the concept from us, and I happen to know that that's true because the guy who did it, somebody told me, oh, he loved that cover. How he saw it, I don't know, because we're so huge. But we're gonna reimagine the cover in a way. We're thinking about reimagining it, and I'm wondering if I do it in glass, how cool would that be? Julian, you're the best. You're so inspirational. Oh, brick and glass. Oh, I see what we're doing. Textures today. Marvelous. Amazing. Wow. That's incredible. Look at this thing. Wow. Cranes, man versus nature. I'm getting the theme now. Oh, and there's the nature. Wow. An enchanted private garden, perhaps. Beautiful. I love British brickwork. I know the Italians are the kings of bricks, but however, the British have all that glazed brick, which I just think is the most beautiful stuff. You don't really see it elsewhere. Not really. Sometimes you see it in America, but not much. Public schools. But I love it. This is quite beautiful too. What kind of trees are those? What kind of tree? That was so New York. What kind of trees are those? What kind of trees? There's the shard. They have that Shangri-La hotel. I saw a review of it. Meh. Whatever. I like give me Claridge's or Inn on the Park. This is quite astonishing, Julian. This looks like we're like that's what I imagine the inside of MI5 or MI6. I don't know which one's real and which one's James Bond, or maybe they both are fake or real. I know there's really an MI5, but that's what I imagine it looks like on the inside. You know how many times they've changed it in the Bond series because the directors just make it look the same. It's ridiculous. Aha. This is the interesting thing, huh? This is a topless lady, seafarer. Who is this? Wow. Scandalous. Oh, and this is what I consider a Julian signature. 100%. Look at that. It's nuts. Wow. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Julian, you are incomparable. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all that. Melly C, Eminem madness, smoking into madness. Yeah. It's Mork. Hello, beautiful Mork. Stop teasing Carolyn Martin. She's madly in love with you. She wants to steal your kitty. Oh, she got a little bit of tongue thing. I love when they do that. And a little tongue action. Super duper cute. Oh, she's beautiful. Look how much red is in her when the sun is hitting her, though. Beautiful, Mindy. Beautiful and Mork. Cats just love their cozy heat, don't they? They just want as much heat as they can get. Look at that. Radiator naps. Riscaldamento in Italian. Isn't that a great name for heating? Riscaldamento. Oh, that's a great one. Look at this. She's like, whatever. This is an all-time classic, you guys. All-time classic. This is just Mindy not giving a shit. She's like, yeah, whatever, you guys. She's just about had it. Oh my God. This is too much. Too much. The Mark and Mindy Show. Brr. Thank you, you guys. That's amazing. Can you spot Mork? Okay, hey, I love a challenge. Let's see if we can spot Mork in this shot. Okay, this is Junior. Oh, can I? Oh Jesus. Huh. Oh my God! Look, I found him. Look, he's in there. Is that him in there? I think it is. No, it's not. Oh, there he is. Oh my God, that is so great. Oh my God. Are you guys editing films? Is that what you're doing? It looks like you're up to some kind of crazy madness in there. Speedy Tuesday, Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love. There you go. Speedmaster on the wrist. He's got a big wrist because look, that watch looks kind of small on him. Holy macaroni. Looking amazing. Where is that? Are you at Epcot? Oh, that must be Las Vegas, that Venetian resort that they have there. I hear it's wonderful, but I don't think that they paint them blue and white. I think it's more like a barber shop. That is a very beautiful watch. Now he's really there in Venezia. Looking great, buddy. Looking great. The handsome Jackson from Rufus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beautiful beast. We love you. You're so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. You're so beautiful. Oh my God. What a pretty, pretty kitty. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rufus. uh, because I sent him Bashable. He never got that one. Thank you. It made my day. Oh, the heat is back and unrelenting here in Southwest Florida. Well, Florida, sure. Definitely need to beat the heat with a little vacation to New England or somewhere cooler. I agree when it's hot like that. Or wait a second. Listen, I don't know how hot it gets in Cancun. You're right there. We went there, a couple weeks ago in March. And the breeze where we were in the hotel zone, no mosquitoes. It was hot, but there was such an ocean breeze, and it's so close to you. I highly recommend that hotel too. We stayed at the JW Marriott. It was really, really great, really great. And it's still hot. I don't know about cool. If you want to go somewhere cooler, I don't know. I don't know. Ray, Raphael, Sir Raphael in the room. What do we have going on here? Oh, wow. Did you dig this up? What this is subterranean? Jesus, what is that? Oh my God. What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. Ray. Oh, is this like shipwreck stuff? Look at all that. Is that kelp? Wow. Look at that. Wow. Ray. What is this stuff? Oh, is that an oil tank? What is it? I don't know. Ray, tell us what that is, please. MI6 is real, says Andy M. Wow. It's MI5, the security service, not MI6. Close, but no cigar. Okay. MI5. Yeah, I think, I always thought MI5. That's crazy. Look at this stuff. What is this? Ray, you got to tell us all what this is. Is this a shipwreck? Wow, this is great. Thank you. Look at that. And look at the quality photography out of Ray. Look out, kind sir. Oh, and here's our buddy, his village buddy, the village cat. Oh, look I love this kitty cat. Look at this one. He's got like some kind of collar on, though. Or is that a little white speckle? Oh my God. He's so cute. See, that's the problem. I would be like, come home with me, please. Come home with me. Yeah, that's their FBI. It's like, yeah, it is. It's their FBI. It's more Secret Service. It's a whole totally different thing. MI6 is, James Bond. It's that, which is nuts. Amazing. Hey, oh my God, Jackson and Rufus, more from you guys. Oh my God, this is amazing. Look at how cute. You're such a beautiful baby. Oh my God, look at that. You're a baby. Hello. Jackson's been so rarely on the show, and he's such a sweetie pie. Thanks so much. I'm glad. I thank you for being a part of our show, and thank you for the Jackson shots, because he's just adorable, absolutely adorable. We love him. Joe LaFaro, a weekend in AC. Hey Joe, hey Joe. I bet you're wearing some beautiful clothes. Look at that. I haven't been to Atlantic City since I won at Baccarat. Won 10G with somebody else's money, but they put me up for free and it was cool. My friends were high rollers, and they said, they're from Macedonia. They're like, Dirk, we want you to go to Macedonia. You want to go to Atlantic City. We'll go to Bogota, and you play first time. He gives me $1,000. Dirk, I learned how to play it. I won 10 grand in like 10 minutes. I got up from the table, and they changed my room. They gave me a room with a sauna. Oh, this is quite cool. How's Atlantic City doing down there these days, Joe? Kind of came and went, because everybody can gamble online now. Isn't that crazy? You can do everything online. There's only one thing you can't do online. How are they going to figure that out? And when are they going to figure it out? Just think about Logan's Run. Anyone who's ever seen Logan's Run, there's a certain thing that happens in there. And when they figure that out, no one will ever leave their home. Oh, look at the showboat is still there. Wow. Wow. Cool. Wow. Look at that. Thanks, Joe. Look, I was expecting some cuffs and some wrist shots, but I'll take those. I like the variety. Lord H. Hey, this is great. Thanks, Lord H. This is amazing. Look at this. I love this thing. I got to get one of these. These are great. These are so great. Thank you, Lord H. I got a little. And Martin Brown, he's got a lovely kitty. Let's go. Let's hit this up. Let's go. Oh, I didn't realize I can just shift like that. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Oh, well, that's what happens when you put a bin down. It's mine. Oh, that's in the catio. Was that on purpose? Look at the catio for Bronson. Look at this guy. I mean, my God, in heaven's name. So majestic and so beautiful. Hey, where's Drooby Doo? I don't see an email from him, and I don't see any moon swatches, and I don't see any K. Where is he? We miss him. Wow, look at you, you beautiful baby. Oh, did I miss one just now? No, I didn't. Okay. Look at you, you big fur ball. Wow. What a beautiful kitty cat. Loving life. Loving life. Oh, yeah. Well, because when you're the king of your domain, that's what you look like. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. That is something you can frame, my friend. And you should. Amazing shot. Thanks, Mark. How's everything going over there with your contribution to your town? Which is really great. What do you got here from Panel Power? Oh, it's funny. So here's probably some comedy, because he's a very smart and funny guy. Let's see. Primo incontro pubblico. Okay. Matrimonio di Bezos a Venezia. Anche no. Jeff Bezos pensa di potersi comprare in città, organizza moglie la festa. No space for business, no space for oligarchs. There you go. I mean, yeah, like money talks. That's the sad thing in this world. Is that everybody? I'll keep that open for a couple of minutes in case Drooby Doo wants to show up with some K. Or, hey, Robin's Bird, I don't see you in here today. Can we get a pop update when you can? Maybe tomorrow or whatever. That would be great. Look, it's Spike the dog. It's been a while. Glad I'm catching a live show for James. Hey, Dirk. Hey, Spike the dog. Send us a picture. I'm not going to close out the Gallery of Bashtards for another couple of minutes. If you want, you know how to do that. Send us a picture, man. Let's be a part of the world. Basherdirk@gmail.com. Basherdirk@gmail.com. Share it with me, and I share it with the world. Or who cares? I don't care. Maybe you can. Yeah, let's see what the people were saying while I was doing the Gallery of Bastards. Jocelyn Bittenbender. That's who the biggest rock star in the world is right now. Jocelyn Bittenbender. Mwah. Why is everybody saying chef's kiss? That's a brand new thing. What is chef's kiss? What does that mean, chef's kiss? I've never seen a chef do a kiss. Why all of a sudden is the chef's kiss the top of the kiss? Where did that come from? People are like, chef's kiss. I never saw a chef do that. I don't know what that is. That's, hey, there's the big guy. Liverpool was just a white guy in a bad mood. Right wing tried to call Islam as usual. Travel warning is nonsense. Europe is fine. Nobody's flying to the USA now. That's just being petty. Okay, so I don't know what this is. It was in Liverpool, or it was in Italy. Oh, pull up attack in Liverpool. Thank you. I was doing the Gallery of Bashtards. Okay, attack in Liverpool. In Liverpool. Let's see. Okay, Liverpool fan football club. Oh, paywall. I used to subscribe to New York Times, and you know what? They switched my plan, and I said no. I don't like this. This is the suspect. Let me pull this up. This is ABC News. I don't think I want ABC News. I'm in the wrong thing. Let me see what I'm doing here. I'll present it to you. Share the screen. Driver in Liverpool. Okay. Officials say a robust traffic plan was in place for the parade. Oh, it was a parade. Oh, it's one of those guys that ran into a parade. The ramming is still not being treated as terrorism. Authorities are continuing the investigation. Police said, blah, 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 on arrival. Okay, so somebody drove into. Is this the guy? A fan is assisted. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. All right, let me see what else. Who else said what? Is there another one? God, I'll go to. So I want BBC News. Who do you go to now? Reuters. That's where I'm going. That is where I'm going. Let's pull that up right now. Let me take the banner off. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so car plows into fans at Liverpool parade. 27 in hospital. Nearly 50 people injured. 27 hospitalized. Fans massed in Liverpool to celebrate the title win. Police say incident not thought to be terrorism. Starmer says scenes were appalling. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers. A car plowed into a pile. Okay. 53-year-old white British man from Liverpool area, whom they believed was the driver of the vehicle. Maybe he had a heart attack. 20 people were treated. I mean, it's too easy to know. It's too sounds. Who's saying terrorism right now? Most people. This is just us saying it. Nonsense. Maybe he had a heart attack. All right, we'll find out more about this later. It's too early to know, and of course, everybody is probably saying a lot of bullshit. Hey, Spike the dog, you did it! Hey, how great is that? Thanks, buddy. I asked for it, ask and ye shall receive. Look at that grand Seiko snowflake tile. That's a shot. Oh, Robin's bird. You're down with a migraine. Excedrin, it's the best. You know it is. And Pup is doing really well. Blood sugar check Thursday. Chef's kiss. How about that? I'm never going to say that again, but look at that. What a great shot. That's a sick watch. Thank you so much, Spike the dog. Fantastic. Robin's bird, she's down with migraine. Excedrin's the best. I hope you're using it. It's absolutely 100% the best. It definitely is. It's the best there is in the whole wide world. Hope you're using it. Dirk, I sent a link to your mobile phone. I use my phone right now. Oh, let me see. Can I get it on my? It says don't share it though. Okay, here we go. Website. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, let me watch this. Hold on. One moment, please. No, I don't want to. Just send it to me. Restricted video. I have to log in. I'll watch it after the show. Okay, that's no problem. No problem at all. That's it. I will watch it after the show. Thanks for sending that to me. MI6 is real, right, Dean? No. I've never seen a cat that's so sick of the camera. You took it to pet Mindy? Yeah, because that's just the way she behaves, because it's Mindy. It's MI5. Yeah, I thought that was. MI6 is real. It probably is. MI6 is supposed to be the secret MI5, if I'm not incorrect. I think that's true. Probably. It's a rudder and a boiler, a furnace from a ship. Well, that's very cool. Andy, MI6, the Secret Intelligence Service. I was thinking of M16. Oh, it is. So it's real. It's all real. Wow. You have 22 regiments of the SAS for real. We have more admirals than ships. I know. Joe LaFaro, $20 for another great show. No, thank you, handsome Joe LaFaro. Thank you for all of that you do for the show. Thank you so very much. And that's what I consider a huge super chat. Let's give you what you deserve. He found out. So there's more information. He was high on drugs. So it wasn't a terrorist attack. It was just a knacker. I'm going to say that because I want to, and I don't care. Get well, Sue Robbins Bird. Yes, Robbins Bird. Please get well fast. If you don't have Excedrin in the house, I hope you do, because it is the migraine sufferer's best friend. Do you have access to Excedrin? I know caffeine. If you have a triple, double espresso, also caffeine really helps, because I know Excedrin is loaded with caffeine. Sent a watch shot, fellas. Forgot it was Tuesday, so no speed. That's fine. Spike the dog, thanks so much. And Robertsburg, thanks so much, Melly C. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Here's my Patreon Pantheon. I'm going to put you all up there because I love you so much. Thanks, everybody who sent into the chat today. You guys rule. I hope the lighting's better. And, I'm working on it every day. I've got Friday night. I've got Emmett O'Malley back in the studio for another round of, iBasher Buskers. iBuskers. I just came up. Oisin. I mean, was that the flash of brilliance there? iBuskers. I come up with them every once in a while. He's gonna be like, oh boy. So we're gonna have that, and we're gonna have all this new stuff, and everything's gonna work, and it's gonna be so great. Please give us the thumbs up to the show if you can. Like and subscribe if you like being a part of a very interactive show. Listen, it's your show. Truly, I just host it. It's your show, because I get member in the beginning. Americans say that member. We don't say remember. Go member when member. What we do to the kings, the queens. I started out the show with an agenda, and I was doing all this stuff, and it was just crap. And now it's just so much better. It's driven by you. Driven by you. Great Brian May song. Guys, thanks so much for a great show. I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever Wednesdays, welcome Wednesdays. Anybody wants to come on the show, I will post the link. It's not a panel show, but you can come in and say hi. And I ask you 5 questions, and then you get the out. Okay? Welcome Wednesdays. 5 questions, you come in, then I kick it. That's how it's going to work. Who are you? What are you? All that stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Oh, there's Ray with $5 for the iBuskers. Let's give you Super Chat Guy in the Dungeon. Yeah, you deserve it, Ray. Raphael, thanks so much. So let's do that. We'll tomorrow. I'll put the link on during the show. If you want to come in and say hi, you get 5 questions, and then I kick it out. Unless you're just so enchanting that I want to keep you on the show for the entire time. That can happen too. That's called true love. So glad I caught some bashes tonight. Thanks for the show. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you came on and sent a picture and all that stuff. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, always remember, if for whatever reason you come upon a person that maybe has also come upon you, give them the benefit of the doubt, because you know not what they are going through. It could be something hideous and terrible. Either they're the nicest person in the world. Give them enough rope, because then you'll find out whether they're a great person or perhaps they're just a curse. ba 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 ba.